And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Williams. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
I mean, times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Williams looking to do it himself. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Ready?
Here's second and 10.
52 blaster.
To throw now. Here's Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards for number 11.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Love now. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Second and 10. To the air, Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. What a luxury to have a tight end that can run a post route like that.
It's a luxury for the offense. It's an extreme luxury for the quarterback. Always has a great outlet and usually able to come up with a nice play down the middle of the field.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Williams going to look to throw again. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set them back on 2nd.
At the 27-yard line.
Love from the gun. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
Drill, 52.
Working out of the gun. Love. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the shot right. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And all the way down to the 39. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
As my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they can rip off any sort of a gain. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Second and 12. Looking to throw is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Bears! DeAndre Swift, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever is going to take.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Kyler Gordon picks it off. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now, think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Colston Loveland from 6 yards away. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Room here to run. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Kyler Gordon picks it off.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football. While we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Micah Parsons.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Here's Williams.
Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love looking to throw it.
That's to Kraft, the tight end.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this will be caught at the 30.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
at the 30-yard line.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and look.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Kyler Gordon. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Let's go. Let's go.
At the 10.
A lot of bad news on that play.
Let's get a win, man.
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers.
I'm going to have to methodically beat you. I will.
Back at their own 10-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And now here's
I will not. Unless I force a fumble again.
picked by Kevin Byard.
Holy Fuck, I am horrible at this game.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Throwing is Williams. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay,
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears
GG.
get the football.
Man, and the worst part is I know I'm better than you. Ugh, that hurts. But GG. 12-9. I'll play one more.
have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
No touch it. Hey, let's go. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Trimmer. No touch.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now it's 2nd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Taking a shot deep here. His first throw is an interception. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds the in route complete. Pushing it up past the 30. Keeps it moving. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
First down at the 48-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Nickel look by the Packers on third down. Third and long for him here. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes the defender. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Running right, it's Barkley. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain, make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 18 at the 12-yard line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Love out of the shotgun. Man downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. A lot of space ahead. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Bigsby with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. And this one is launched downfield. Looking for Smith, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
McManus on for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Bigsby with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, a run with Barkley. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gotta figure out this third down here.
Don't touch that.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Barkley. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Man, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes the
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going to need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. One. Blaster. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all set for the kickoff. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Big gain downfield. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cut.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Connects on the crosser. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Set, cut.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense to the line fast.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 12-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing again. Love. Makes the catch. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Set.
Sticking in the air. Love. Has it down close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Bigsby with the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Put some heat on it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers have it after the turnover at the 33-yard line.